Hello everybody, welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar post-game analysis, and today we're taking a look at a Dooley Ignition Core run. And I want to harp on a little bit here where I see most of the time Dooley mains mainly using the core itself as the burn trigger and putting all the items to the left of it, right? So you have the Ignition Core, pretend Ignition Core here, all the items to the left of it, speeding up the Ignition Core as fast as possible. This used to be pretty popular patches ago, has died down a little bit, maybe because of RNG and not, receiving the Ignition Core as often. It's still really good, but I think you're missing out on the opportunity of using the Ignition Core to scale up a very good burn item. Because you do scale up quite fast, the item to the right of it, and I think it's probably a little bit better than using the core itself. In most cases, right? There are definitely certain skills and particular boards that more cater towards that style. I would say Rocket Launcher is a fine item to scale up on the right side of Dooley's Ignition Core because, again, that does scale up an item. You may get a couple more triggers out of the core itself than Rocket Launcher or something to the right, but you get more scaling and thus more burn overall, I think, throughout the fights. Needless to say, very cool burn item. It's not an enchanted item, so it doesn't have base scaling burn based on its damage. Unless you do enchant it with some type of toxic fiery effect, something like that. So baseline, this is what you're going to get with the burn, times it by 3, and then anytime you put a cinders on it or something to scale its burning, it's really times 3 because of the multicast 3. Very powerful, pretty generic, decent item. And then how do we further build around this? I think tried and true. Rocket Launcher Solar Farms is so good. This takes care of all your haste needs. Whenever you burn, charges 2 seconds. And then also Solar Farms can be carry if you enchant it with the right stuff. So do keep an eye on that. But in general, it's going to take care of all your haste problems. And the regen is very powerful. Early on, not so much later on, although it can come into play. So getting as many triggers of this as possible is very good. But the most important part about this is the haste. If you can somehow pick up some rocket boots to scale up its haste, give it more haste duration, that is very good. And then what takes us from an average build to above average build is looking for those particular skills that make quite a difference. Hotspot's one of them, right? When you use the item to the left, leftmost item, you get a burn trigger. What does that do? That scales up Solar Farm a lot. We didn't run into Hotspot, but we ran into something a lot better. It's harder to get, but it is so much better. Anything to win. Very cool skill. When you use a non-weapon item, burn 1, 2, 3, or poison 1, 2, 3 based on its tier, right? But we don't care. If it's a silver tier skill, we're perfectly happy. Because it's a burn trigger and the Ignition Core tends to run a lot of different non-weapon items, and every time you use one of them, it's gonna burn, thus speeding up Solar Farms itself. Heck, even Solar Farm triggers itself off of anything to win. So, really neat synergy and super powerful. Yeah, definitely, I would give something like this a go in your own ranked match because it's like decently. It's not too out there to assemble something like this, and you're going to do quite well, I can promise you. So, without further ado, please enjoy the run. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. Jumping straight into a Dooley ranked match arena. Cappuccino. Let's get it. All right. See what we can pull off today. We have the core, or we have Ignition Core. And I don't think I've played too many Ignition Core games as of late. Ooh, enchanted bronze tier item. Radiant Coolant. Hell yeah. So that's interesting. Unfortunately, we don't have what we need to get the XP here. That's fine. We'll take we'll get ourselves a loot item. And yeah. Kind of go from here. As we take on the Kiever drone fight. But while this goes on, my left, your right. A lot of people come by, drop likes, comments, and this is like a month updated sub count to watch count ratio. We're at what? I think 75% around there, down from 80. So thank you very much. Subscribing's totally free, helps me a ton. But if not, just thank you for hanging out and, you know, being here as we try to cook up an interesting build for y'all. But again, we are on the rank grind of sorts. So hoping to also be climbing at the same time. Ideally. So very cool. We got train. When you slow, a weapon gains 5 damage. Very peculiar. We can get our upgrade hammer here as well. And now we can get a weapon? Ooh, we have rocket launcher. Okay, very, very cool. So this seems fun. I like this, I think, a great deal. Upgrade the core, put the crit here. And now all of a sudden I think we're kind of chilling. So we kind of want to do damage and burn. So this is the combination we're going for. Okay. So interesting enough, this doesn't do burn percentage based on how much damage it does. Unlike other enchanted, I mean this is not an enchanted item, right? That's why, but unlike an enchanted weapon that has burn on it, right? There's a difference. But we do a good number on burn. This carries for a little bit. And hydration check? No, it's a stretch check. Make sure y'all are stretching. Don't want to have a poor lower back like yours truly right here. We get a neutral item. No, let's get some small items. We can get like Icecron Freezer's amazing. I really wish we had like cool LEDs or something. But it's just fine. Final Flame or versus left-handed? I think Final Flame, more burn, more better. And we will take the loot. Pull down and everything's quite nice. Maybe we hold on to this though, because if we get B1, B2 for the whatchamacallit, bronze tier upgrade stuff, maybe we might splurge and upgrade all our bronze tier items. They could provide a lot of value, especially these and plus the loot themselves. So that's an option. And I believe we beat Rogue Scrapper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Icecron, I keep saying Icecron Scepter. I am a Magic player. But it's Icecron Freezer. Yeah, there we go. B1, B2. So we can do here is go here. Sell the barbed wire. And now, this almost pays for itself. Upgrade all bronze tier items. Which costs 8 gold. But now we sell like 2 things. We gotta get a lot of it back. Plus having stuff upgraded now. So that's wonderful. Very wonderful. The only unfortunate thing is, we're not going to be leveling up before the next fight. One thing I continue to say, and will be continuing to say, is that finding XP is quite difficult now compared to before. Just less opportunities are granted often, and if they are, they're conditional sometimes, so, you know. So any opportunity, that needless to say, any opportunity to find XP and take it, just do it, because super rare and getting XP is super good. As we're on a little win streak here, it's kind of nice. Take some more loot. Hey, another feather. Awesome. We'd start to really lower our cooldowns a decent amount. Ooh, and this is fantastic. Plus burn. Plus 2 burn is actually substantial.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about my...
Ooh, I take just schematics, right? That's like a decent amount of value.
not right for
Start getting some free tech items. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool, kind of nice. As we take on this fight. The Aetherite. Some damage scaling's not bad. You know, this does do damage as well. So, I mean, what we care about mostly is the burn, but the damage kind of gets rid of all the shield. Otherwise, burn struggles against a little bit. That was a lot of burn, though. No? Ooh, we get rigged. Rigged is so good. B1, B2, but unfortunately, I already sold my feather. We'll go to JJ. We need 2 playables. We cannot afford the combat core, that's for sure. I'm just looking for free handouts. Skills are expensive. Cool. Guess we'll take this.
some folks a lot older than me have lived a lot less.
We'll take the extra damages.
I spent half my life mastering that technique.
Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty bad item. I'd rather run the Arc Blaster over that. So we might kind of looking for like Nitro and stuff like that as well. That'd be pretty good. This does decent damage as well. Like don't sleep on this. Like a fully aggressive build. We can freeze their items, we can burn. This is all nice stuff for us. Yes indeed. Weapons? I'll take a free tool, I guess. Solder gun. Unfortunately, just gets multicasting if it's next to a tool and or other thing. We don't have too many of those. Tool friend. So like if we have a Chris Army knife, that'd be pretty decent. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of taking 5 more regen. 10 regen is a lot early on. Hopefully we'll carry us through this fight. This would be a nice win. Keep forgetting we have trained as well. And getting some slow synergy triggers would be kind of nice, I guess. We do so much damage. 100 burn is a lot to contend with. Easy coconut value. Let's go. Coconut gamers. By the way, it sells for 0 gold. This is my favorite part, actually. 40 health is pretty decent. Like,
But you have to trust me.
views a vehicle, the slow. I like Tracer Fire.
I'll send you to Oregon. But
We have some building crit now. I normally don't like Cooling Fan, but it's a fast trigger for the core. And we can take a fight here. Nice. That's awesome. More XP, more money. Yeah, 2.5 seconds. So we'll fire off the core a little bit faster now. It's kind of like having another Uzi, essentially, right? And builds a little crit, which is kind of relevant. B1, B2. Yeah, no, not interested any longer.
Recycle. Relax. That's been sitting there 20 years.
The damage is half relevant.
Ooh, now that's a bargain.
The haste can be relevant. Not necessarily. It will be, but. Rocket boots are tool apparel. Interesting. I really like the design of this. The more I look at it, the more I appreciate it.
Well, you're doing
Guess we'll get the.
clean up the bazaar.
1% crit, and then also an idea that I had floating around in my head is like, what if you bought all the curio shop's bronze tier items, went to B1, B2, upgraded the entire stock basically, and then that's a lot of value, you know? Taking on moo cows. Or just a thought, right? Just a food for thought. Yeah. And we have 11 regen. That's nothing to scoff at. Survive a lot of poison for a while. See, his shielding is going to disrupt our burning, but we have so much of the burn, it doesn't matter, I don't think. Plus, we can crit now. We have a lot of burn triggers. So, yeah, needless to say, we're looking pretty good. What is our best item? What, I think solar farms or something? Alright, best in slot. JJ sells items. Sure. There's a lot of slow triggers. But too bad it costs ammo. Yeah, a little extra ammo would be nice. All monster skills. We gotta look. We just spent all our money though. 2, 4, 6, 8. We have to sell a lot of stuff, which I'm kind of cool with. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hold on to the rocket boots. Sell what? Maybe the cooling fan. Sell these two, and then we can run rocket boots on board, which isn't terrible. And then kind of like vengeance. We'll take on the Gorgon. Though the other fight has better rewards. We're kind of more excited about this for the XP. Because again, XP is so very important. And getting to that level 10 enchantment is so much harder now, but it's so game changing, build defining. And that's why I do say this. And best item of the patch, I think, is Icecron Freezer. I'll be waiting till someone changes my mind. Because you kind of just hose your opponent's best items sometimes. As we get 2 more burn, which is really 6 when you think about it when it comes to the rocket launcher. We have no money though. Okay. Oh, do we get another Icecron Freezer? Holy, it's not real. From the schematics level up, that is awesome. So now we're freezing a ton of different items. But we are broke. That is the one thing going forward. We have great skills, but we're broke. Right. Yeah, like we should permafreeze, should have permafreeze the flagship. Oh no, it's 4.1 second cooldown. Wait, it went from 3.9 to 4.1 out of nowhere. What? I guess Berserker. Wow, that's crazy. So we didn't freeze because of Berserker. We lost too much HP. That's kind of interesting, though. We will take the upgrade here. What are the odds we get solar farms? I was thinking that as we got there.
Wow. Most item +1 haste. Oh, this doesn't change? Okay, that's fine. These other items for 2 seconds is pretty good. Maybe we get hotspot. Net launcher's great though. Could have rolled for hotspot, but net launcher is what's up. It is the truth and the way. Not only synergy with train, slowing is very valuable. We have all the freeze. Are we strong enough for Infernal though? I want to say yes. We cleanse half the burn, but we don't have any healing is the problem. Like, here we go. Now we're hasty tasty everything up. Yeah. Oh, the cleansing the burn is so good. Cool. What are the odds? I mean, Cinders is fantastic too, though. It's another plus 12 burn, essentially. So. Ooh, schematic upgrades. We're starting getting gold tier tech items. It's so good, by the way. Yeah, so now in theory, their best items are going to be super frozen forever. That is the hope. Oh, we get 2 XP. We level up. So nice. Cool. Freezy skills. Gold tier skills. I mean, defense grid's super nice. 3, 4, 6. We are not a tiny dancer. At least not at the moment, but I do like the burn in charge here, though. +6 burn is a lot of burn. This is so tough. This is maybe the correct. Ugh. But like that's a big shield. Let's go defense grid. That's a really tough one to pass up. I feel like late game we're gonna be wanting the shield more than the burn. I don't know. That was a tough one. I couldn't fault you for taking fiery. It could be the right pick though. But I feel like we have enough burn scaling, and we just want, like, that shield survivability is so nice in so many different ways. Allows us to be more offensive, right, without having to get defensive items. I think it's a ticket. Kev's Armory. We can take a look. Nah, not in there. Bellis is not bad with the haste, but not what we're doing. Now chocolate bars provide more value than they ever did before. So that's pretty cool. Right, bigger shield, more HP, etc., etc. Taking out, ooh, Shock Trooper. It's a great fight for us. It's tough to change up our board. I really like it. Yeah, like, we're not throwing that in. Level up getting capacitor. I don't think we really care about capacitor. Right, is that where we stand? Sir Walter Cooler, the best boy, man. He'll give you water ice cold or lukewarm. Look at those glasses. He'd give it to you. This is more scaling versus more haste up time. Soul farm's down to 7.2 seconds now. I'm curious if this is any better. Don't know. More burn triggers. That's actually less burn triggers, but more burn scaling. As we take a crummy +1 cinders. Okay, let's give it a shot. Toasty, what do you got? But very happy with this build overall. Shielded robes, golden lemonade stand. That's kind of nice. It's like having a loop. Value pig build going on. He needs to find something fast because he's going to bleed out. Look how much burn we're doing. Are you kidding me? 557? Plus if we crit? Like, whew. It's a bad time for our opponents. We're like a real bad time. Moving on day 8. And here we are, offered with more monster skills. Boy, howdy. Now this could be interesting. Please, game, please. Let's see.
You can learn a lot from nature if you survive it.
Oh, Reynad, please. Please let me look at the monster skills. Hello? Oh, no, I saw it for a second and then I went invisible. Okay, for some reason it's invisible, but we have anything to win. When you use a non-weapon item, burn, poison, and burn one. Small item heal. First time, half health, 25 burn. Anything to win is quite crazy because it triggers our solar farms to go kind of nutso-butso. So that's awesome. Please. Yeah, I don't know, a little bugging out a little bit here, but unfortunately, yellow gumballs are the worst ones we can get, and anything else is pretty decent. Got a mystery gumball. Ooh, this is a bit tough to look at, I'm not gonna lie. We're not a car conductor board. We could take a Dr. Vortex. Why is it bugged? I'm gonna give a fresh restart on this. I guess after that fight bugged out, we won. We got this skill, which is awesome. Because we have slow, freeze, burn, poison, haste. Yeah, we have all these. So our item's going to be triggering a ton. We have the poison from anything to win. We have poison effects as well. Let me check this out. So I don't believe the poison's good on anything really, because the poison's a percentage based on damage, and this doesn't do a lot of damage. So maybe a different enchant over here. Healing. Healing's okay. Yeah, equal to its damage. So yeah, not the best, honestly. But we'll make it work. Curio shop again? Yeah, let's go back. There would have been a nice buff to get there, but we can get more damage and such. Maybe more haste, rocket boots. Oh, more rocket boots is fantastic. More damage here is great. We managed to get more slow triggers. That'd be sweet.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Yeah. Anything if we get like the slow enchant on, this will be very nice. Sitting in our inventory, ready to go. Taking on Boot Scoocher. Boot Scooch. It seems like the game is not laggy anymore or bugging out, so that's good. Yeah, these 3 items, all your items for 3 seconds is perma haste uptime, I think. But as you can see, Solar Farm's going off not so but so with anything to win. The healing's nice here. And also the freezing. We are oh, it's radiant, never mind. We're not freezing it. We're freezing the ramrod, which is just as good because then he can't reload ammo. So that's funny. Very cool. Chocolate bars. I'll take a look at stuff here. Don't like any of that. GPU, nah. We have all our haste. All right. I mean, our board state's pretty decent. I don't know if there's anything we particularly want or need. Yeah, I think Omega Ray's still better than Nitro. I think just on average. I could be wrong. Potentially can use short up. Yeah, that's a lot of extra burn scaling, you know. Lamura. We are still using the core. Let's look at the unique Dooley stuff. Unfortunately, we get fuel rod again. More haste. 5% cooldown the core. So heavy machinery. I know it sounds counterintuitive for more haste, but now we're gonna haste solar farms. Since all our items are gonna be hasted because of solar farms, it doesn't haste itself. So this is kind of nice. A lot of good upgrades here. 10%, yep, 5% more cooldown. This brings it down to 6.8 and 5 seconds flat. Crazy good. As we take this fight again, this is great. Wait! What happened? Why did I take the fight? Did I misclick? It was a misinput. Well, that's weird. Did I accidentally click up here? Oh. Shame on me. That one hurts. That one hurts a little bit. Game gives you a bone and then takes it right away. Do 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 do. We have such a good poison matchup too, just because of how much regen we gain. Freezing the submarine. I'm telling you, this item is clutch. I love the shot more. Okay, more haste. Alright, we definitely have all the haste we could ever want or need, so we can kind of chill out with that a little bit. Splurge on the chocolate bars. And I believe we beat the Awakened District, though we could go Boss Hero for the slow synergies. Trained or whatever, but I think we beat this one and we want all the XP from this. So I believe we beat with this one. I don't know if we actually do. Yeah, turns out like 12 almost 1300 burn is enough. That is the magic number, if anyone was wondering. Is that more haste? Okay. That's so much haste. This would, funny enough, be a good first aid in, or no, Bellista or, what's the other one? Race Carl board. Get another Isochron Scepter. It honestly might be better than the coolant, right? Ooh, more cinders is great. Starting burn is awesome. Unwavering would be really nice. Even Arcan's Ring. Maybe Arcan Ring is alright. So much burn. One time for the lads back home. Okay, we get Gatling gun, which is alright. Upgrading item, gold tier. Yeah, we don't care about upgrading items. Not really. There's Fiery. Do not have a vehicle for command ship, unfortunately. But Fiery's just good. No need to reroll. Phew, 50% HP shield is so good, by the way. Wow. So we have a lot of survivability, which is awesome. Gives us time to scale up and then, you know, just commit arson everywhere. Force field fixer-upper's a little scary, but it's not going to be close. He's got no crit either. Yeah, not good enough, Gary. So nice, dude. Goodbye, Mr. Pig. Ooh, we're at 9 victories. This is awesome. I'm kind of just like cruising through this a little bit. And now chocolate bars provide a lot of value. I'm going to sell one of these. And we get to take, I guess, a curio shop. Like, +2 burn versus curio. Curio's got better stuff.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find on.
More cooldown is awesome.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
More rocket boots. What do we have? We found like 3 rocket boots this game. But this is like basically fully upgraded. All you care about is the haste time on this. Funny enough. In 4 seconds of haste is like permanent haste. More or less, right? And hopefully today's the last day of fights. We take Property Baron. Void Golem's such a dangerous fight. So sometimes you just get absolutely hosed. Ooh, we have the skyscraper. It's worth a lot of money to sell. Goodbay. Dime tier skills can be very broken or very not broken. We have no shield item. I mean, this is decent, but our crit chance is so low. There's better stuff we can get, right? I think well-oiled machine is kind of more our vibe, right? Could have so much regen. I guess maybe the flat healing's a little bit better. Okay, I mean, I'm Zanart. We have a lot of fights before we lose, so we have like 3 chances at this if we don't win here, so not concerned in the least. This has been super powerful. All the haste we could ever want. Yeah, well, I mean, this is disgusting. Yeah, well-oiled machine had so much value there. Like, went off 7 times, reduced 75% cooldowns for various items. Like, that was super good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got this far, you know what to do. Like, subscribe. But cool. Yeah, this was a very fun Ignition Core run. It was kind of like just straight good stuff. Got a little lucky with some haste skills here, but like anything to win really made the difference, I believe, because just triggering solar farms as much as possible is great. Fires off the core more and scales our items up thus respectively. So thanks for watching. This has been Momo versus the Bazaar. Bye bye.